All right, folks. Today is the first day out on the Coleman's. The Coleman 200cc. I think it's a 200U EX. And the 100cc. Something like that. CC 100 or something like that. I'm gonna tell you something about this little 100, folks. This thing looks cool. I mean, I know these things got the gas tanks on them. But this is a little machine here, and it will. Yeah, CC 100 is what it is. This little thing will go. I would dare to say this thing will outrun these, because the governors kick in on these more so than this one. Now, the problem we did have with the little 100 is we had the chain pop off. See how loose that chain is. Well, number one, of course, we didn't have any tools. Well, we brought some tools that came with these. But the motor mounts on the engine, because you can't adjust the, at least it doesn't appear that you can adjust the chain from back here. So you can only adjust it by the chain guard here, or the chain, whatever it's called, or moving the engine up. Now, again, this is the first day we're taking it out. And the engine is already moved almost completely forward. That's kind of crazy. You would think that the engine would be almost completely back so you could have, room to move it forward. So, worst case scenario, we may have to take the chain off, pop the master link off, and pop one of these links out. Something I used to do a lot when I was a kid with bicycles. So, the thing is I shouldn't have to do that. Not the first, taking it out for the first ride. But the chain did come off. See how loose that is, right? Like I said, the engine's almost completely forward. See if I can show you folks here real quick. If it's even getting on video here, let's see. There you go. See? It's already slid completely forward. There you go. See, it's already slid completely forward. These things should be, you would think that these things would be all way back here. That way you have room. Now, there's some other bolts here. Right there. Maybe that's an adjustment plate also. Right there. I don't know if I can get it, but you can see them there. I don't know if that's an adjustment plate also. Of course, when I get home and get a 10 millimeter, which that appears to be a 10 millimeter, I'm going to try to adjust it there. But we got to get some decent tools and keep them in the FJ just for these bikes, and we can be doing that tonight. Again, this little 100 outrun these 200s all day long, just stock like this. And the main reason it will is because the governor's not set the way these are set. These are set. I mean, they really, hold you back. But like I said, on my bike, I'm gonna take the governor off. I'd like to be able to engage the governor on that one a little bit better. That way, unless it can't ride so quick. But here, let's go over the trailer setup, how we have the thing set up. This is a 44 inch, something like that, by 48, which is basically a 4x4. I haven't checked the wiring, but had to buy a 2-inch receiver here because I had a 2-inch ball. We got to figure out, we got to drill holes through here. My drill bits just aren't good enough. We could have changed the ball to a 1 7/8 inch and kept the one we had. Of course, I used my diamond plate aluminum that I already had. I used a ramp I already owned and broke it apart. And what that does is allows this to stick out. Makes it easier loading and unloading, especially if you got it disconnected from the FJ or the truck. If I didn't have this on, you'd see the wheels would stick out. Not much though. I mean, not too much. It would still be okay. It'd still be doable. Of course, I bolted this down to the floor. I've got eye bolts holding this through here. Of course, they're using them as my anchor points also. And then I put some chalk, some chalk stops here. Bought a couple extra of these just in case I need them. And just make sure I got pressure coming straight down toward, or at a little slight angle toward these chalks. And of course, I just run one long strip between the two here to keep it, just in case something was to go weary up front, it wouldn't roll back, or it won't roll much, just a little. I got this one anchored here and in the back. So they fit well, snug. And I would take these pretty much anywhere. These things are on here solid, they're mounted. Unless these straps break or these anchor points give, they're not going anywhere. All right, folks, well, like, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep you updated on these little bikes here. What we're gonna do, I know we're gonna upgrade mine. Actually upgrade mine, there's mine over there. And these kids are having a blast. They didn't want to bring them, put them up, but we have things to go do. And we'll bring them back out here tomorrow. Later, folks. This is Ivy's very first ride. We gotta get her off this pavement. Very first ride. Alyssa was too scared to go first. Told her to keep her feet down. Stay off the pavement. This is Alyssa's first ride here. Slow, Sizzy. Gunning it. Go ahead, go again. Just don't go up that hill right now. India riding hers. This will be India's here eventually in a couple more years, and you'll get mine, because mine's gonna have some upgrades, and then Alyssa will get yours. If she don't kill herself on it right here. Still our first go here. Feels like it's smoking, but I think might be a little oil in the gas there. spend about, I guess, about 30 minutes and riding like pros now. How is it?
It's fine.
You need to keep your arms straight if you can. You keep putting your wrist way down like that. Keep your arms straight, parallel to the ground. Okay?
Papa, I'm done.
You are?
Yeah.
All right, folks, this is mine here. I'll give you some idea. I'll give you an idea on some upgrades I plan on doing here in the near future. Of course, I've only owned this thing 2 days, right? But I'm 220 pounds, so first off, you need to get up under the carburetor here and disable the governor. There's several ways you can do that. Probably the easiest and cheapest way, or easiest way, is to actually use some zip ties and zip tie the spring on the governor. That's probably the simplest way to do that. So I'll be doing that next week because when I try to get any decent speed going, it bogs down with the governor. So also I plan on putting a belt drive system on here, which will go right here. You can buy this, you can buy a kit. OMB sells a kit. Actually, there's 2 different companies that sell a kit. OMB is probably the most, the best kit, I think, because it comes with a mount that you mount under the engine. And, but either way, with the kit that they have, you don't have to cut any of this stuff here off. You can leave it on. The other thing too, with that kit that they sell, comes with a new carburetor with jets, a new exhaust system, and it comes with pretty much everything. It's what they call a stage 1 kit, everything you need. So once I do all that, which is going to cost about $300 for that kit, but once I do all that, this thing should double the speed. So it's supposed to be about 45 miles an hour, which I don't need to do 45 miles an hour on this. But my main thing is the power to get up and get around, get down to the trails and keep up with these kids, because I weigh a lot more than they do. All right, folks, well, that's Ivy, riding it like a pro. She's been riding now about 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
You gonna ride with us? I want you to put your own phone inside there and take videos of you
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, well, have fun. They want me to ride, but somebody has to keep an eye on the little one here. So. What?
I take my bike right on the grass and I'll listen to Ivy's wheel. No, not the mini bikes, like their bikes, real bikes.
Uh-oh, hang on.